If I told you that you didn't have to eat food anymore, would you still buy groceries? If you look at the nutrition on the bag, it seems to have everything your body needs and you don't ingest food. Some full disclosures here. I'm sorry, I'm not up to the challenge of getting coffee out of my life, so I will still have my 2 cups of coffee in the morning. I am not going to be having alcohol during this challenge. And just for reference, this morning, this is what the scale told me. That stuff actually does taste pretty good. It's like a vanilla kind of, not really vanilla. I don't know. It's just got its own taste, but it's actually pretty good. I have to say, the first one of these is very satisfying. It tastes like I've just eaten something that's good for me. So I am looking forward to the other 4 of these. This stuff does stick to a glass cup pretty easy. Bottoms up. I just finished my 5th Soylent drink of the first day. I don't feel hypoglycemic like I've been fasting. I feel like I have gotten nutrients that I needed, but I haven't been all that active today either. I do miss food. My stomach definitely feels empty. Day 2. First meal of day 2. It's actually pretty good when this is all you drink. Your body looks forward to having this because it knows that's all it's going to get. I'm scraping every little granule of powder into the water so that I can eat more because I'm so hungry right now. I'm just hungry because my stomach's empty, kind of like when you're craving potato chips or ice cream or something like that. That's the kind of hunger, right? You don't need that. You're just kind of addicted to that, right? I'm addicted to putting food in my belly. So I want to give this a few days to see if that subsides because it actually feels kind of healthy. The end of day 2. I'm hungry. That's how I feel. I feel hungry. We'll see how long it takes to adjust to something like this, but yeah, that's all I have to say after day 2. I'm hungry. 3rd day weigh-in. Every meal seems smaller and smaller. Meal 2, 3rd day. And for those of you wondering why I'm always wearing the same shirt, it's technically not the same shirt. I've got 5 of these shirts. I'm promoting my website, and whenever I go out or try to do anything, it's just kind of my thing. Anyway, back to the video. Day 3, meal 3. I have to say that while the hunger subsided and the craving for sugar subsided, I'm feeling a bit low energy. Again, it's not the same as a starvation. Blood sugar gets low and all that. I'm not feeling any of that. I'm just feeling a little bit low energy, low motivation, and a little bit of foggy brain sort of things, making silly mistakes when I'm filming these videos, for example. Other than that, I still feel okay. I'm going to go another day or 2, and if this gets worse, then maybe I'll call the challenge early. But for now, I just have to say that I'm happy that the hunger has subsided, because that's the worst part of this, is the hunger. Day 4 weigh-in. I didn't feel so good last night. I went to bed a lot earlier, which I am an early to bed guy, but I just went a lot earlier, like around 7:30, and I didn't sleep for a long time. I just was tired. I just wanted to lay and do nothing for a long time, and that's one of the symptoms I get when I go on fasts. I'm not ready to give up, because that's really the only thing that's holding me on right now, is I don't want to give up. A foodless diet is not without controversy, so let's talk about Soylent for a minute. Printed on every bottle is the warning: Soylent can replace every meal, but it's not intended to replace every meal. The inference is that Soylent should be consumed in combination with food or as an augmentation to your diet rather than a replacement for it. And yet it sells on a subscription model that insinuates that it should be replacement for it. I must admit that until I took on this challenge and read this fine print, I didn't get this inference, so that makes me somewhat suspicious of their marketing. By the way, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below, as it really helps my channel and helps me do more of these challenges. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the challenge. Day 2. No, I'm sorry. Day 5. Day 4, meal 2. Okay, GoPro is on. This is meal 3 of day 4. Meal 3, day 4. Day 3, meal 2. At least I think it's meal 4. It's 11:51 in the a.m., so it's the next one. Might be only meal 3. Day 4, meal 3. That's what it is. It's Wednesday, September 24th. So it's day 4, meal 3. After a while, this is the only thing you want to eat. I'm actually enjoying these. What I'm starting to think about now is the practical implications of being on this forever. You know, you share meals with people, right? Social interaction is what's important in life. It's the most important thing in life. And if you're not eating with your friends and your family, there's something lacking there. But right now, I'm kind of liking the idea of only living on this. This is hump day, so it's all downhill from here. Another thing I want to mention, I've lost about 9 pounds. I'm attributing most of that to my body just cycling out the food that's in it, because, you know, it takes days to digest everything. I have been sweating more. I've noticed that when I wake up in the middle of the night, my sheets are a bit wet, I'm sweating. What I'm feeling right now is a very rewarding experience, that I am getting nutrients that perhaps I wasn't getting at all before, even though I thought I ate pretty well before, and I'm not getting all of that excess that's going straight to my sides. Weigh in, day 5 after walk. Meal 5, I'm sorry. This is day 5, meal 1. I had a good night's sleep, first of all. I'm usually itching to work out about this time after a couple cups of coffee, but I don't feel any desire to do anything, and it's not occurring to me naturally to eat these shakes. It feels like it's been forever since I started this challenge. It's almost like a traumatic event. But the good thing is I'm not craving sweets at all. Now you may say, well, that's great, give me more of that. And I would have said the same thing when I was in the beginning of sugar withdrawal in the beginning of this challenge. However, if I forget these and don't have them at the interval I'm supposed to have them at, I enter starvation mode, and that's kind of self-defeating. Your body starts metabolizing muscle, and it's hard on your organs because you're not eating. I mean, starving is not good for you. I'm gonna start setting an alarm to have these things at their 2-hour intervals, simply because I'm not remembering to have it because I'm not hungry. Day 5, meal 3. The answer to your question is yes. It is laundry day. It's very possible at this point that I'll be extending it beyond the 7 days. Day 6, weigh in. Day 6, meal 1. I was surprised that I gained a couple pounds. I don't know if that's water weight gaining or what. So I'm a little sick of these shakes. I'm not particularly hungry for any one thing, just something other than this. One piece of advice with this, you definitely want to wash your glass and whatever you use to stir it with right afterwards, because when this stuff hardens, it's like concrete. This is the first one I've had in at least a couple days that I've actually been hungry for. I'm so hungry right now. And this is sort of satisfying, but I know it's not going to completely satisfy. I've made it 6 days. I only got one more to go. Final day, weigh-in. Final day, meal one. Final day, meal one. Tomorrow I get to eat food again, food again. You shouldn't wish your life away. But when you haven't had food for 7 days, you tend to look forward to the 8th day. I actually gained weight. Gained weight yesterday from the day before, and I gained weight this morning from the day before. And that doesn't make any sense. I mean, where's the weight coming from? One thing I realized this morning, I can't believe I didn't notice this, think of this before, is Soylent is vegan. So technically, this is also a 7-day vegan challenge, 2 for 1. I have no desire to just eat plants. I'm gonna push through today, no matter how hungry I'm gonna get. I'm gonna finish the 7 days just out of pride. This is day 7, meal 5. Final meal of the challenge. Losing weight is a value. So how did this do as a weight loss regimen? Well, honestly, I was really optimistic about it a couple days in. I lost a lot of weight. I went 3 or 4 pounds below anything I've been in the last year. But it quickly bounced up, and I'm only on this. So that triggered starvation mode or something. I'm thinking obviously some tweaking there, maybe 2 or 3 days, and then change it up. I don't know. Do I look as fat as I did earlier in the week? Oh, let's do a challenge. I know I was over there when I was recording those videos, but does my belly look smaller? I can't really tell. I know the numbers tell me I'm smaller. Day 7, meal 5, final meal of this challenge in the books. After challenge, weigh in. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button below.